so tired. But you know what's gonna keep us together for maybe like an hour, hour and a half, chippy stream? Is if I run 2 fucking chinos. Did I get any of the pre-order? Hold on. I get more pre-order shit. Oh, I thought it was him, bro. I don't know why my dumbass so fucking... The names are flopped, bro. Alright. Continues our Auburn, Arkansas rebound. Oh, they didn't count this game. Alright, I'm really just gonna sim. Cause...
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arkansas's offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in... And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw it screen. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He's got his man.
That's a fucking touchdown.
The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll try to run it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season.
And he takes it in for Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got him. Nice job to pick up the first. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man.
Break the
He'll
tackle.
be brought down at the 3-yard line. An
Down to
explosive
3.
play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives him touchdown, Arkansas.
Really just gonna skip plays. Oh, the game's over.
This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Looking for a man. It's Green. Got his man.
Good fucking block.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Throws to the tight end. Just too much mustard on that, but can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Finds the tight end down the gut. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's going to go down as time
That
has
pattern.
run out.
It happens a lot. Alright, we're 3-3. First year, Auburn is 12th ranked. That LSU rivalry game. Texas has a rivalry. Let's simulate to this LSU game. Screw the Auburn at home. The season's kind of it's kind of over. I mean, for me, we're just looking forward to next year. So we're thinking week 12. Week 12. Week 12. Let's see what our record is. I'm hoping 4-4. Let's split. 5-4. LSU's 5-4. It's a little bit of a rivalry action. We don't like them, they don't like us. Battle for the Golden Boot. How is your mother? Chat, 2 chinos need to be top left. Right fucking now. I'm thinking 2 cinnamons. 2 cinnamons will be top. Cheddar. Head is spinning. It's a night game.
A cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arkansas's offense will have the first possession of the game.
How's the Curtis Street Arkansas won for the last
seems to get a
34
little bit
to 10.
tested. This thing was tight. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, 1 possession game, but the Bayou Bengals turned it up against the Pigs.
Yeah, and the LSU did a really good job finishing the game strong. They scored the last 17
Oh, that's
points
why.
to run away from this one. But we've seen crazy games. We've seen like 70,000 overtimes. We've seen a lot in this rivalry, Jesse.
Yeah, this is one game where Sam Pittman and Arkansas, they seem to get up and they get physical. That's something they pride themselves in every year, especially when they play against
Let's go,
LSU.
Cash.
This is just one of those games, David, you always expect to go right down to the line.
Got a man, it's Hill.
We don't like them, they don't like us.
Move the chains. It's first down
Damn
at
it,
the
fucking
38.
running back on him, dude.
The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Out of the way.
Back to pass, it's Green. Under fire.
Just get rid of it.
Just gets rid of the football.
That's
Nobody
why
to
he's
throw it
trying to
to.
force the
It'll be
throw to
second
that
down.
guy. He's going to get
Know
fucking
the
bullied.
situation, know
That
the
guy
game of
behind
football,
him.
right? When I start to get outside the
Just
pocket,
throw it away.
I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball
Green,
away. I don't have
in
to
the
take a
backfield.
sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as
It
long as
is.
it passes
Charge.
the line of
9
scrimmage.
yards.
We go on to
Green.
the next down.
Oh, I love this
no
guy.
foul.
This crowd
Oh,
trying
my
to make
goodness.
life miserable for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
There he is.
And they'll ride him
Chip
down,
Watson
but not
could be
before
something.
he picks up the first down. And how
What if
about
they
the
have
timing
maybe-
on that pitch? And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Under fire. Trying to
Oh, I
make
thought we were
magic
going to get
with his
away.
feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that
The
play.
number 1 ranked atmosphere.
Lost the fire on second down.
Backup's got to come in and play. The lefty delivers a
On the
fucking
move at the
dog.
30. Big pickup before he
Oh my
goes
God,
out of
there's a
bounds, but
flag.
there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Got his man quickly.
There it is.
It's a
I'll
seam
take a
wide
10-yard
open.
gain.
Bounced off his feet. They are
37,
calling for
30
their
yards
defense
this
in
season.
Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Here's the pressure. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Oh, that might be too far. Why
And
is
the
he
coverage
him?
team down there to touch
Why
the
is
ball.
our
No
punter
return on
him?
this play. The LSU Tigers offense taking
That's
the
like the
field for a
third
chance
time
we
they've
have to see
used or
them
punted the
today.
ball down to the
And Jesse, this
running field.
offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Durham.
I was ready to say if it's a run, I'm fucking
Strong
ready.
run there to
It
pick
wasn't
up
wide
Get it
then.
out to the 7.
All right, 3rd and 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier.
There it
This
is.
pass is caught by the back,
All right,
but
I'm gonna go to the moments. Shouldn't play key moments.
decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Working their way close. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On the option. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll finally get
Down
him
to the
stopped
1.
at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Green. He's got it. They'll pick up enough yardage. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bringing the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
This route was
These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop.
Why?
Grabbed in the
He's
middle.
just not going to get the 1st down, man.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kickers.
19-yard field goal up and at him. Oh my gosh, we get the ball back.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Blake. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up.
Touchdown.
And he's going to score. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming.
He got it.
Out to the tight end. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. To throw and screen. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Run the same play.
The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here comes the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Razorback! From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. The option look.
Get some pushing.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
He made it.
It's good.
He drilled it.
And they'll push that.
Fuck yeah. Comes down to this.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Yeah, and this is what's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Lots of running room. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Huge fucking victory in the second season.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. The battle for the golden boot belongs to the state at the top of the boot as Arkansas takes down LSU. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return.
Excellent job by this defense.
Damn, the vision was there.
Last week, this offense was humming. They were clicking. They were
The
in rhythm.
vision was there. It just didn't work
And they
out.
are in the first drive. Great discipline in the back end. Shows up, shows out, and creates the first takeaway of this football game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. The run from the shotgun. And some room to work. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play-action fake.
Oh, I thought he was
drops
going to
it
make a
just a
run.
little too slippery in the hands. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at
Didn't
stake,
get it.
right? Like
Didn't
knowing
get
the
it.
12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer. But a little bit of the season
We'll take
still
that all
left.
day.
Yeah, you got to
Well,
focus on today.
unfortunately,
We're at
they'll
that time
take
of the
the top
season where
three.
all of us love talking about what's coming up and
It will
predicting
take
who
them
that
to go
conference
down and
championship
score
game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Blake. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this
I was
offense.
trying to give him a fucking streak.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Green. Here comes the heat. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again.
Touchdown.
Quickly to the tight end.
We got the speed. Touchdown.
Arkansas. Oh, that baby
Bring this
in
rivalry
and
back.
strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically
losing the series,
oversized
57
receivers.
to 20.
Make a play down the field too. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
There it
He
is.
threw
Oh.
it before he wanted. Just
So
had to
good.
get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got the back in the middle.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
In the ear.
Receiver
Oh,
wasn't
we
ready
could
for
have
the
put
throw,
that.
incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on stage like that?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this
Ooh,
race.
got
It's
down,
petty. Sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10.
Put the back up there. He's
Booster
already throwing a
failed to
fucking
make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, this
I've been
defense
fucking
knew
with this
coming
play.
in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Wingo. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Play number 9 on this drive. Finds his tight end. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
How about the tight end using his size to his advantage? He's a massive target. Does a nice job securing the catch. And then you see his ability once he has the football in his hands.
Tight end now in motion. Red pass, it's complete. The Longhorns will move the sticks. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out.
All right, 76.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Green. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. At the 45 on his way. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. completes the shuffle pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground.
There he goes! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.